So what's the state of play with phase 2 for the practice?
So we're doing well. Like all we have to do is leave 15 minutes in between patients for cleaning. So we're reduced for the amount of patients that way, but we're not finding it that bad. Like it's pretty, like everyone's full, which is good. There's no gaps in the day and we're just being efficient. Front staff is awesome. We used the time off to redo operating procedures. We did tons of training, just really worked on the clinic behind the scenes stuff. So really proud with the team. They're like on it. So that's really good. We lost a huge chunk of RMTs for various COVID reasons.
I was just looking at the team.
You know what? It's actually, it was the people that I was struggling with, and either negativity or gossip or unprofessionalism. And so it was a chance to clean house, essentially. Yeah. We've added a new physio and he is like the bomb.
I saw his video. He looks quite eccentric. Like
he is awesome. He is the head physio for Canada Rugby League. He's worked with top athletes like around the world. Wow. Yeah. Huge,
and you can understand what he says.
And you can understand what he says. Actually, that's hilarious, Jonathan, because one of the first patients that he saw came in and said, "Oh, so you've replaced my boy?" And he's like, "Yep, you get me." And so at the end of the thing, she goes, "Oh my God, that was amazing. And I understood everything you said."
I mean, Jode's good and he's got a wicked sense of humor,
was really good.
Half of it, I couldn't understand what he was saying.
No.
And you can only say that again so many times.
Yeah. I think a lot of it was the beard too, because you can't read. I tend to read lips if I'm not understanding someone. I didn't realize that until the mask stuff happened. I'm like, I really don't know what you're saying and I don't have a backup. But I think that's a lot of it was there was so much hair that you couldn't even try to get what he was saying with his lips. But yeah, I think he's doing well where he is. And
I mean, it's timing for him to spend all that money and then close, right? But
that was really bad, yeah. And not as many clients followed him as that's the same thing with even the massage therapists. They leave, they think, "Oh, thank you so much for everybody that you gave me, and now I'm gonna take them somewhere else," and not having.
I wouldn't be surprised if his practice ends up like 95% Indo-Canadian.
Probably, and that's the people he hates treating.
Oh, really?
Ironically. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Because I hate my people. He used to say that all the time. He's like, "The white people, you cannot, if they no show, don't worry about it. But you charge," he goes, "charge my people double." He goes, "They have no," yeah. We didn't, obviously, but.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just figured I've been looking at the reviews on his site. I mean, they're all Indo-Canadian names.
Mm.
He seems to have quite the following and yeah. Bless him.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Exactly. So who's doing your social media? Is it you?
Me.
I know, I could tell.
And I'm okay with that. Like, you know, I have somebody that's worked, but she's been so busy and stuff that she was going to help me with just like some basic posts and like the background to have a little bit of rebranding, but I haven't followed up with her. But I don't want to lose the family, like the real feel. That's who I am. I don't really care if it gets me reviews or not. I want to stay real. So I don't like when I look at Instagram and it's all perfect and a little bit cleaner is nice, but I still want that me feel until I'm not Newleaf anymore, and then they can do whatever they want. But for now, I still want it to just be genuine and authentic and Yeah, I
mean, your Facebook stats, I mean, I was just doing analysis here.
We had so many more follows. We're over 1,000 right now.
Yeah, and if you look at, I don't know if you compare, but I mean, your reach is good, and it's all organic. But if you go and compare you to like Sumas, who's got a lot more followers, he only did one post this week. Was you did 3, and you quadrupled the reach that he had. Yeah, I mean, nobody's really playing the Facebook game like you are.
Yeah.
People
I don't think we get, I just want to stay in the face of the community. I don't think we get patience from it. Like, I don't make a post and then all of a sudden we have 5 bookings. Really? I don't know if that's the purpose of it. I definitely think our Google status or whatever you'd call that is big.
Yeah, I was looking at, where is it? 1 second. Oh, did I close it? Sorry, I had you open. Where did it go? Bear with me. Because I must have closed the tab. Ass. Otherwise, this is going to blow your brains with Newleaf. There we go. So if you look at your insights, I don't know if you ever go there, but this is
no, I don't understand any of that.
This is not Google Analytics. This is search.
Okay.
It's just Google search. So in the last month, you've come up in Google search nearly 12,000 times.
That's huge.
Yeah. And if you look at what people do, so on a daily basis, you're coming up several hundred times a day.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's on the map and a lot of it's just on search. So,
okay.
And then this is what people do is typically they go to your website or they request directions. So you can see that sort of any given day, like May 26th, 54 people found you on search and went to your website.
Yeah.
And then what you're going to love about this is in the last month, you've had 369 phone calls via Google.
Oh.
That's not them knowing your phone number. That's literally them seeing you on their phone. 106 this week.
Okay, so that's really good.
You've already had 8 calls today.
And no one's there though.
Oh. Well, they're calling.
Yeah.
and then Google also knows, because of people who go to work, go into the practice with their phone, they actually track number of people in the place, and they actually tell people when's the best time to come. And then we look at the photographs that you've posted on Google Plus compared to other businesses just like yours. I mean, you're like crushing it, 743% more. It's a lot of good stuff. I mean, there's definitely an opportunity to post a lot more on Google My Business.
Yeah, and that I wouldn't mind you telling me exactly, like, because I was doing a lot there for a bit, and then you had given me some other like feedback, and I'm like, I have no idea how to post properly, what to post, content.
There's actually an app on the phone, Google, and whatever you post on Facebook on your phone, you could just copy and paste it.
Oh, okay.
Put it onto Google, it will be just as good. But this is really where the blogs and the YouTube channel come into their own, because your YouTube channel is, well, we obviously got this.
Well, we haven't done anything.
No, we've got pictures of Jode still, and in your intro video with Jode too, right? So
yeah.
I mean, it's a good video, but obviously he's not there anymore.
No, but half the people they use stock video anyway, but I will get that done later with our new physiotherapist and stuff, but that was quite a bit of money. So I'm like, I'm not in a rush to redo that anytime soon.
No kidding. No kidding. And then you have a Twitter account that I think you forgot about. I
don't know how to tweet. So I don't really use it.
We should break into it. If you still got it, and just say, you know what? This is Lisa, and just want to know, we don't tweet, but we love Instagram, and here's a link, and then just get them all over, and just literally just direct it all over, because it's been, what, 7 years since you tweeted, so
yeah.
I mean, it's good to have.
I don't even know how to get in there. I'll try, but.
Yeah. It's whatever email you set it up under. I could try I might have a note of it from way back.
Okay.
But we should just redirect it, update the pictures, and then just direct them straightly to Facebook or Instagram. Because I think this is probably your biggest opportunity by a long way, because so much traffic is on Instagram these days. Yeah. And getting videos on IGTV that we could then put into YouTube and then Facebook from the same video would be, and their iPhone videos, they're like zero cost videos. Yeah. So that's totally good.
I have a new physiotherapist starting. She was a year in Australia. She's Canadian, but she studied out there. So Ed's going to be mentoring her as she writes her final exam. But part of our negotiation was that she had to help with social media. So do videos and like all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So she's going to be doing a Tuesday. Every Tuesday is going to be our Physio Tuesday kind of thing.
Because we were advertising heavy for physio for quite some time, and then
we stopped because it was a lot of money and Jode left. So
and then he started advertising, right? Which he still is. So he must, and he's outbidding the others to get that top spot. Yeah. Lumino Health, is that neat? That's national. Okay,
Yeah.
that's national.
Well, okay, go back to CBI is going belly up.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. They're not opening, they're only keeping certain ones open that are like WCB programs. So the one Abbotsford Sport and Spine isn't opening up. We actually might get one of their physios to come over.
Oh, wow.
So that's just hasn't been announced. I only know it because I know a couple physios that work there.
Got it. Yeah. So yeah, there's opportunities.
So I really want to capitalize on those clients because they're going to have to go somewhere. So I don't know. I'm okay starting up ads a little bit. Obviously, like my income's been slashed huge over the last couple of months. So
yeah, I mean, there's two routes to go. I mean, if we go the paid SEO route, which it's like a 6-month program, but I mean, your website's so strong already because of it's old and not old in a good way because you've been around a long time and Google recognizes that. The site's really well built. We've updated it a lot, so you get a lot of organic SEO. We could be much more targeted with the keywords and meta descriptions. And over time, that sort of, because we were dropping like $600 a month or so on ads, that same kind of money over the same period of time could optimize your site an awful lot more. So you may not even need ads at all.
Yeah, I'm okay. We had talked about that before. So whatever you need from me to build that in the website, like I don't know if it's more blogs or information.
Well, a lot of it you don't even see. It's in the back end. It's how we write for Google search because Google just brought out something called the Google Search Console in the last 6 months. And it's how they index websites with keywords. And most of it you don't even see. It's all in the background and meta descriptions and the site mapping because the site, so we built it as best we could.
Yeah. Well, and things have changed.
There's always room to improve and that's what Willie does. So basically, we in a month we put the whole site through the whole Google crunch, if you like, and then we pick 2 or 3 other competitors, maybe in Vancouver or wherever, that we know are doing really well, and then we find out what Google indexes them for.
Okay.
And then we take all of that data and then we put it into yours and say most of this you don't even notice until the search comes out because we can see that we're getting a lot of local search already, which is spectacular. And then each month we look at sort of key projects so that because we look at Bing, because right now we're only focusing on Google, so we try and optimize your website for Bing, make it more mobile friendly for forms and so on. And then just look at those keywords like chiropractic, osteopath, and really make sure that we feature those. And we use the money that we would have spent on ads in keywords.
I like that better because that's more long-term too. Because, and counseling, I think we really need to optimize because the mental health right now is not good. So and I'm happy to grow that part.
I wish Maddie could have been in a better headspace to have capitalized on COVID because she could have made a shitload of money. But
yeah, Corrine did pretty good in her private, not through, well, somewhat through Newleaf, but definitely more just like through the home visits and the virtual stuff.
She's a smart cookie.
Yeah. So I want to focus more because I really want to reach out to those people. And I want to start doing something with that Stronger, Braver, Better. Lyle and I are working on
I love that
creating.
idea.
Yeah, we're creating. Oopsies.
Yeah, because the other thing I noticed was because Paige has done all the downloads now.
Yeah, and I have more to give her.
These are so good. And I'm just wondering if we couldn't keep rotating these into the homepage because. I mean, we can download the guide from here and we can send people to it, but there's actually a lot more we could use this for because I'm thinking, because you don't know they're there on the homepage.
Yeah.
And then getting people to sign up for the newsletter with a reason to do that. Again, it's not on the homepage. So probably spend a couple of hours.
You really have to dig for it.
Yeah, there's a couple of hours we could rework on the homepage as well, I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I think this picture here is Ellen.
Yes, it is.
Old. Funny, she's on
famous. Her back and her body is quite famous, apparently.
She's on John Reimer's website still too.
That's funny.
When she worked at his reception place. I hope he's going to do okay with that, Jim. I don't know.
I had not a run-in, but one interaction just on Facebook with him, like one of his therapists had applied. I don't know him I've never met him or anything, but she had applied to work at my clinic, and then he found out and sent me a message back. It was so unprofessional, Jonathan. he's just like, oh, I found out that so-and-so wants to work for you. Just be careful, like give you the heads up. She's not reliable. She's like slammed her.
That wasn't
And
illegal.
so I was like, I didn't even respond to him. I was like, look, I didn't ask you for a reference and that's completely unprofessional. I'll do my own digging. So anyway, just little things. I was just like, oh God, I'm going to enter into a drama just for that. So I chose not to have her join the team. But it turns out, what did end up happening? He convinced her to stay and offered her a better deal. It was just so much drama. And I'm like, I can't believe how unprofessional it was.
Oh,
but when she approached me, she just said her clinic was not busy at all. And this was before COVID.
Yeah, he moved. I mean, I don't know. We just helped him with a new website, and he was a nightmare to work with, to be honest.
What's that?
He was a nightmare to work with.
Oh.
And
well, I was like, wow, I don't know you, but now I don't care to know you because I would never.
Debbie and I know him from our church, and he had a similar story with one of his children. He had with Abby, although Chris survived, but majorly brain attack and can hardly walk, and he's a 20-year-old in a 4-year-old's body, kind of 4-year-old's mindset sort of thing. So anyway. But yeah, anyway, so we could do that.
I definitely want to do that. And then, so if we could I have more stuff to send her to. We're doing a thing on golf injuries.
Perfect. Yeah.
So I'm going to send that. How much would it cost for you guys to take over the Facebook posts or even create something that it's more guided for me?
I mean, I'm doing it right now with Alison Bell, who's a clinical psychologist in South Surrey, and we don't take it over completely. I mean, she has some good ideas, and she'll post them, or she'll have some ideas that she'll send me, and then Paige will make the graphic. Yeah. And she only does Facebook. She doesn't know how to do Instagram. She doesn't know how to do Google. Yeah. So we collaborate, and it works really well. So we just do it for $1,000 a month. So we do all of her posts and in terms of graphics, and then she does a few ideas, and we talk each way, and I do some trade in there as well with one of our team meetings, counseling as well. So we cut some out of that, but that's part of it. And I have someone that could help you with that, because if you do some, we could do the rest to just finish it off. Or if you had somebody there that had time, but then your front desk's always super busy, isn't it?
Yeah, they're super busy, and I'm even super busy, so it's not consistent. I do my best, and it's fine. Like I said, it's not something I rely on to generate. It's just to keep in everyone's space. And I
mean, it's top of mind awareness, and it gives you that frosting, if you like, on the cake. But but the main piece is the Google search.
Yeah, that's the one I want to focus on right now. As we grow and change, then we may tweak things. So
I mean, it's a one-time. For the first month, it's a one-time makeover of the back side of the site, which is just, it's $1,500, but
that's fine.
That's a labor thing.
Yeah.
And then typically we do SEO at about $600 a month, but you need some help with Facebook and stuff as well, and posting. Let me think on that, and I'll drop you an email over the weekend with some numbers.
Yeah. Now let's start with the makeover for sure. I'm committed
I can get Willie on that. We should be able to do that by the end of June.
Okay, perfect.
And is there anybody specifically that you can, not necessarily an Abby, but you compare yourself against that we could study?
I don't know. Well, Dan Boss is busy, but Dan Boss is busy because it's Dan Boss, and he's just created a reputation for physio. Because I don't think he does any, his website's pretty crap.
Yeah, is no other sites. I mean, what was that? The guy who used to be big with Colin Sprake, who had a really big place downtown. I can see his face.
Paul Turner.
Is it somewhere in Burnaby, right? A big place.
Oh, then I don't know. They got bought out by Back in Motion. I can see it. All that's coming to mind is Legend now. What is it? It's not.
No, you're correct.
It will come to me.
Okay.
They have several locations.
Yeah, I'll do.
It was Mark Furlow that owned it, and
Mark Furlow, that was the name.
Yeah, Back in Motion bought it, but I can't remember the name of it now.
Because I remember looking at them a while back and thinking, this is pretty good.
Yeah, they have very different feel. They're very very clinical.
Okay, and you're more home.
Yeah, I really don't like the clinical
Yeah.
thing. Cascadia, I was looking, Cascadia Chiropractic out here has quite, like on Google, just his reviews, he gives me the most competition because nobody else comes up. Like I'm well over 100 reviews and 4.6. So he's like 165. Some of them don't look necessarily.
No. I do like the way that you write back when people have been nasty.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, they look set up, don't they? And you said if you went anonymous and I actually knew who you were, maybe I could. Yeah. Good for you, girl.
Yeah.
Because I had the same with a nursing home in Kamloops. I mean, oh God, our reviews are like 1-star average. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them is anonymous, one account, never written anything for anybody else.
Yeah.
Totally nasty. And there's just so many, there's only so many times you can say, really?
Yeah, I know. Well, every single one, I'm like, oh, I know who that, like, it's like, oh, that's a competitor. That's a competitor. There's only one that was legit, and he was an asshole. We did have to fire him. He was severely abusive to the front staff. And I talked to him so many times, and I said, you cannot treat our staff like that and our subcontractors. And like he was demanding 4 1.5 hour treatments a week. He didn't need it either. It was just like symptomatic. Like whether he had 1 treatment or 4 treatments, it wasn't going to make a difference for him. And then he would get so mad with the therapist, you're not deep enough. Maybe you should quit. And like, he was just horrible. And he'd come in yelling and swearing. And so we had to tell him, I'm sorry, like you need to find another clinic. So he waited like 7 months and tried to book in again. And it's on his notes. And then that's when he went and set the review. It's like, never in my life. I've never even been to this clinic. And you're bad. Like, it was horrible. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
The good thing is having some of those real ones when people read it, they actually see that you're real, and you know that those kind of things stick out of my like the world's full of jerks, right?
And I don't want perfect because there's no clinic. If it looks too perfect, I'm like, we all make mistakes. We all have bad days. We can't please everybody, even if we didn't do anything wrong.
I have 37 and they're all 5-star, and it's like I don't really want any bad ones though.
Yeah. Well, I have one friend, he owns a plumbing, and he goes ballistic if he has a bad rating. And I'm like, 80-20, buddy, 80-20. If you can please 80% of the people, you're doing good. Right. Don't focus on the 20%. Like, you cannot please everybody, but he like wants to jump off a bridge every time he gets a 1-star review.
All right, let's go.
Okay, that sounds good. I'll let you work on the stuff. I'll send Paige that golf thing.
Yeah, I'll speak to Paige and see how much time she's got, because I think if she was working with you anyway, and then she could take on doing some extra posts for you with Instagram and Google My Business, so it should be really easy. So I'll see if she's got capacity and then work out whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, definitely work on the just the SEO stuff with the website for sure, and then we'll add other stuff as more income comes in. Yeah, I'm down. Like even being back full, I'm still down because I've lost 7 therapists. So
can you claim the payroll? Well, you don't really have payroll, do you? Very much.
Yeah, we have huge. That's one of my biggest expenses is the front staff. We have 6 full-time front staff.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I was thinking all the others are contractors, but
yeah, they're all contractors. Yeah.
You've got that 70% thing, 75%.
It hasn't come into my account, but my accountant's working on it. Yeah.
Same. I haven't seen $1. No,
I have a client. She works for Fix Auto. She's high management in Fix Auto. Their first check, Jonathan, was $900,000.
Well, mine's my subsidy. I mean, I've claimed twice now. It's 12,500.
Yep.
Which I'm not that big, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what mine will be. I spend about. I think I'm at close to 7,000-8,000 a month for like the straight payroll, and then obviously like the CPP, and so like double that. So yeah, mine should be up there too.
And mine's 15 a month.
Yeah.
And I've kept it right through. I didn't let anybody go, and we just.
Yeah, me neither. I topped everybody up, and well, one girl was laid off because medical, like she's on medical mat leave now, so that was different.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone we just kept on and kept them training, and then I just topped up their wage if we didn't have as many hours.
It'll be a golden day when I see that check, I tell you.
I know, me too. I'm looking forward to it. Not counting on it, but although I'm still not happy that we have to pay all this debt back over the next 800 years.
But it's not just Canada; it's the world over, right? It's.
Yeah.
I've given up fretting about it. It's like it's just what it's going to be.
Yeah. Sad.
New world order. But I'm saving so much money on not traveling. So
There you go. Yeah, definitely. And Lyle's loving his webinars. That was a good switch.
I
So.
missed it because I watched it on. It said on Facebook 1:00, and I went to show up, and it went, it's already finished, and I went, no. And then I looked at the email, and it said 9:30. I went, crap.
Yeah. Oh.
I just I read it wrong on Facebook, so
Yeah.
I wanted to listen to that.
Yeah, I don't know if
been
it's.
following
I don't
what's
know if he
wrong with
records it. It was
everything.
a good one, apparently, like a really good one. I'm never on it because I have to work.
Yeah, Paige has been helping him with those, and it's been good.
Yeah.
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 All right, my friend.
Okay. Thank you for taking the time off to work now.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Thanks, John.